Welcome to the Crypto Lab channel. In this video I will talk about Vechain price prediction and Vechain news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Write in the comments your price forecast for Vechain in 2022. Vechain Vet is a blockchain platform for logistics management. Work on a project began in 2015 and it saw the light in June 2016. Vechain aims to use distributed control technologies and the Internet of Things to create an ecosystem that solves the main problems in supply chain management. The platform uses two internal tokens, VET and VTHO, to manage and create value based on the Vechain public blockchain. The idea is to improve the efficiency, traceability and transparency of supply chains, while reducing costs and putting more control in the hands of individual users. Vechain was created by Sunny Liu, formerly the Chief Information Officer, CIO, of Louis Vuitton China. The second co-founder is Jay Zhang. He leads the global corporate structure, corporate governance and finance of Vechain. Zhang previously worked at Deloitte and PricewaterhouseCoopers in finance and risk management. Commitment for the fund. Ickles Venture is one of a growing number of crypto fund of funds operators to emerge lately, drawn by an abundance of portfolio managers to launch funds in the space in the last year or so. Former Fidelity Digital Funds executive Michael Zienemann is also attracting the interest of institutional investors for his crypto fund of funds, Dual Worlds. The source said Neural has an edge in being woman-run and minority-owned, a boon to institutional investors looking to diversify their portfolios, plus having the backing of crypto natives. Indeed, more than half of the firm's roster of fund managers come from diverse backgrounds. According to Fidelity Digital Funds executive Michael Zienemann is also attracting the interest of institutional investors for his crypto fund of funds, Dual Worlds. The source said Neural has an edge in being woman-run and minority-owned, a boon to institutional investors looking to diversify their portfolios, plus having the backing of crypto natives. Indeed, more than half of the firm's roster of fund managers come from diverse backgrounds, according to the marketing materials. What's next for Neural? Neural already has its second and third funds on the horizon. The firm is aiming for the second quarter to launch Dawn Fund 1, which is targeting $100 million to make anchor investments with preferred fee terms in emerging managers focused on specific sectors. Also slated for the spring is Halo Fund 1, shooting for $50 million to serve as a companion fund to First Light 1, including co-investments and follow-up opportunities. First Light's starting portfolio includes about 10 investments that are expected to enter the fund with markups on profits, including recently turned to the lower level. It can, therefore, be inferred that it is better to hold that than that. The only way in which this would change is if 0.000254 is flipped, which would then allow a move to around 0.00034. Although being short-term bearish on the pair is wise. The price has broken its bearish market structure recently, therefore, longing any dip would make sense. Areas around 0.0002 would provide a good entry. Summary: in the VET-USDT one-day chart, the price has been accumulating in the range of 0.06 and 0.04. After breaking the supply zone at 0.0625, it is now moving forward to break the 0.083 level. On the weekly chart, the price has been rejected at the 0.1 supply zone. Vet bulls would ideally want to see this level flipped. Vet BTC one-day chart has been in a consistent macro downtrend for almost a year now that has been broken recently. Providing that the retest of the 160 sat supply zone sparks more buying interest, the next level of interest is 215 sats. The weekly chart shows a similar picture, however, after being rejected at 200 sats, it may test the 145 sats level. On the VET-ETH, one-day chart price seems to be forming a range between 0.000254 and 0.001691. The price has just tested the higher level. It is likely that at some point it will return to the lower level. Market structure. This could then give it the momentum to move through the trend line for a much larger move. However, right now, it is likely that the price will get rejected and test the 0.061 level. This level should hold if there is still bullish momentum. BTC and ETH are leading the market currently. It, therefore, makes sense to compare VET to BTC and ETH. This is since you are taking more risks by holding VET coins. VET BTC on a one-day chart. VET BTC has been in a consistent macro downtrend for almost a year now. However, after breaking out of the trend line and the bear market structure, it is moving forward to test higher levels. Providing that the retest of the 160 sat supply zone sparks more buying interest, the next level of interest is 215 sats. If the price does start to break below the supply zone at 140 sats, Ickle has also invested with Simel-Cruz's Lightshift Capital. The fund's portfolio is earmarked in thirds to established crypto fund managers, emerging funds and token investments, plus direct equity plays. Part of the appeal, according to the marketing materials, getting access to managers who do not accept new investors or small checks. Ickle's pitch to managers, as it turns out, includes getting their foot in the door on co-investments. The window to access the best crypto-native managers is closing, while minimum investment thresholds are increasing, the marketing materials say. It imposes a minimum investment of $1 million, though limited partners chipping in $3 million get priority on co-investments. The fund has a 10-year lockup, with an optional 2-year extension. April's due diligence process includes qualitative and quantitative analysis, including tapping a proprietary fund database. She's also poised to benefit from Kinetic's deep access to deal flow. April previously spent about 4 years in business development roles for Dubai sovereign wealth fund Mubadala. Her previous employers include Kochu Management and Morgan Stanley, and she has been personally investing in crypto since 2017. Vechain price prediction for 2022, 2025 and 2030 is what we have for you today. When we look closely at the cryptocurrency market, we feel that it is doing quite well, rather, it is doing very well. Vechain price prediction 2022 Vet has huge potential. With certain interactions and innovations, it is possible to increase the number of users and advertising. If the market focuses on investing in Vechain, the price could rise much higher. By 2022, it may reach a maximum value of $0.073. That is expected to reverse slightly if the market goes down. The year 2022 could end with an average price of $0.065, a minimum price of $0.063, and a maximum price of $0.073. Vechain price prediction 2023. In 2023, with wider adoption and partnerships among other important blockchain networks, the price of Vechain will skyrocket. The maximum trading price may reach 11 cents in 2023. The price ranges will be very trendy if we stick to them. If all goes well, we can expect an average price of $0.097, with a maximum price of 11 cents for 2023. Vechain price prediction 2024. Volatility drives the cryptocurrency market. Today it is not easy to predict and keep up with current prices. This is where many cryptanalysts come into play. Price projections are correct for the years indicated. Cryptocurrency consumers remain concerned about cryptocurrency bans and new restrictions. Vechain could cross $0.16 if the market sees a nice bull run in 2024. Given that it is expected to be owned by long-term investors, its average price for 2024 will be around 14 cents. Vet price prediction 2025. There are signs that the cryptocurrency market is entering a new era. We are confident that the long-term price forecasts for Vet will rise, as there is still optimism that the currency will attract much more attention. The year 2025 could end with an average bid of 21 cents and a minimum bid of 20 cents. The maximum bet is expected to be around 24 cents. Vet price forecast 2026. For a long-term forecast of the Vechain price, basic analysis is important. In terms of industry benefits, the native token offers several. The autonomy of the digital economy makes it ideal. As dApp and stablecoins evolve, the network offers competitive programmable payment, logistics, and storage options. There is a possibility that the average Vet price will rise to around $0.30 by 2026, if the idea attracts more investors. For 2026, the year may end with a maximum price of 35 cents with a minimum price 29 cents level. Vet price prediction 2027. Vet will be seen as the best option, and with a huge community, the Vechain price will reach new highs. Price swings are hard to predict, especially if the market is more bullish or bearish than ever. For the year